Hey, what's up everybody? Joshua Casper back at you with Plugin Boutique, and today we're going to be checking out SubLab. SubLab is a very cool synth from Future Audio Workshop, and it's a new class of synthesizer designed for hip-hop, future bass, and trap genres, or really any genres that need big, thick, heavy bass. You can create powerful 808 style sub bass that sounds punchy in every speaker every time. Inside of SubLab, you get all the tools you need to sample, layer, widen, and distort any kick into any uniquely powerful sub, all in one plugin. And when you grab SubLab now from Plugin Boutique, it comes packed with 6 signature bass packs and 250 kick samples meticulously recorded from classic analog drum machines and modern modular systems. So in this video, I'm going to play you some of the presets, show you what they can do, and give you a tour around the synth. You're going to love it. It's all coming up, so let's jump into it. Alright everybody, so this is SubLab on the screen here, and if you're looking for 808 style bass, this is an instrument for you. It gives some of the nastiest, thickest, punchiest sub bass I've ever heard, and it's super easy to use. It looks great, sounds even better, and it's got a lot of really great features baked inside of it. So right now I'm just going to play you some of the presets, show you around the synth, and hopefully make a good case for it, because I've actually been using it quite a lot since I got my hands on it. So I'm guessing if you're watching this video, you might want to as well. So let's just go ahead and check out some of these presets. It's got a really sleek preset manager. As I said in the beginning, you get 6 different packs of presets when you grab the synth from Plugin Boutique. So make sure to click that link in the video description. But I'm just gonna come over here to, let's go Crushed, and let's just choose one here. And let's just hear what it sounds like in the context of this track. So the synth itself has 3 different layers, and you can mix those layers down here in the mixer panel. All right. The mixer panel also has a filtering system, which you can send the synth or the sampler to. You can't send the X sub bit to it because it's pretty much sub bass with upper harmonic frequency content, which are called psychoacoustics, which you have full control over here, by the way. We can lower or raise them. We can introduce or take away harmonics using the slider to the left and the right here. And then you got the actual subby low part. So let me go ahead and solo this for a second. Let's just go ahead and play this. So that's just the harmonic content. And as I slowly reduce it, listen. Is that not cool? That's just a good way to make sure all of the different speakers that this bass might be played on get some frequency content from that sub so you can hear it. You know what I mean? This subby low end over here, something like that's only going to be heard on headphones and nice speakers, whereas like a laptop or your cell phone isn't probably going to play that back. You're not going to be able to hear it. So just introducing that upper harmonic frequency content with this X sub module is a good way to make sure it's going to be heard on those things. But obviously, as I said before, we've got a sampler here as well. Let me go ahead and solo this. And it comes with 250 kicks. But you can drag and drop your own. If I come in here to my samples, and let's just go into something like, so I've got this 808 sound right here. If I drag and drop it into here, I want you to notice something. Look at this, A sharp. And if you notice, the actual kick is labeled A sharp. So this automatically sets the root note for you, which is super dope. We can do key tracking. If key tracking is on, it will pitch that sample wherever it needs to go. And another really cool thing about it, if I turn loop on, if I come over here, you know, pull it somewhere like this. Look at that. It's a pretty solid loop with a fade, so it sounds like a really nice sustain note. It doesn't really get choppy, da-da-da-da-da. Is that not cool? So that's a really nice feature inside of the sampler. One of my favorite things is the automatic root note detection for you. But if it gets it wrong or it doesn't, but if it gets it wrong, you can easily come in and change it down here as well. Or if you want to pitch it without your key tracker on, you can do it that way. You got your fine tuning amount, impact, delay, low cut, high cut. So the last of the three noise modules here is the synthesizer. You've got your kind of standard shapes down here. If I go ahead and solo this now. So you've got your envelope control for your volume, your filter, and your pitch. You can change the sign. Let me go up at the keyboard. Saw. Square. You can change your tuning here, your octave as well. And as I said before, right now we're sending that to the filter. And from there, we have a spectrum visualizer over here, which actually shows you all three of the layers. So if we have some sort of mix, let's check out a different preset. You can see it's all color coded and very nice. You can see if there's any sort of collision happening. And one of the other really cool things about SubLab is the built-in sidechain compressor for the actual sampler. So if I turn on sidechain, turned down the send amount for the sampler and turned up the synth 100%. Turn down the release. And you can really hear that sidechain happening inside of SubLab. It's just a really great feature to have on a sub-focused instrument. There's distortion over here with a filter cut built in. You got the heat knob or heat slider right here. 4 different types of distortion. Send amounts over here. Very, very cool. Let's check out another preset. You can see here we got glide on over here. You can change the curve of the glide, instant, or how long it takes to glide to the next note. Turn legato on or off right there as well. And there's also a built-in maximizer over here as well. That's yellow part right here. You can see how much compression or gain reduction is happening with these faded bars here on the outside of the actual gain meter. So, I mean, you can get some really gnarly bass sounds coming out of SubLab. So yeah, anyway, that's SubLab in a nutshell. It's available now in Plugin Boutique. If you're into any sort of bass heavy genre of music production, highly suggest having this inside your toolbox because it's just very easy to get some really incredible bass sounds. You know, you don't have to get in and design a patch every time. Simply turn on the X sub and you've already got sub bass ready to go. Combine that with the sampler and the synthesizer and you've just got a really complex but easy to use sub generation laboratory. Anyway, I'm Joshua Casper here for Plugin Boutique. I hope you learned something. Links in the video description as always. Don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date in everything in the world of plugins, and I'll see you in the next video.